Now, I think we're all very familiar with what a trigger is or what being triggered looks like. But let's just look at it in real life, for example. Ask ourselves, what is a trigger? Well, a trigger is a part of a gun, a weapon. If it goes off, it causes damage. Incidentally, it's not the biggest part of the gun. It's actually one of the smaller parts of the gun. And it's important to note that the trigger itself doesn't do anything if the gun itself isn't loaded. So then the question is, why is the gun loaded and what's the gun loaded with? And in human beings, the gun is loaded, that ammunition is trauma, prior unresolved trauma. And our friends, our loved ones, our partners can brush up against that trauma and trigger us off. And then when we get triggered off, we blame the other person. We say, it's because of you. You did that thing and that's why I feel like this. And that's true to an extent. It is their behaviors that have made us feel like this. But what has happened is their behaviors have triggered what is already previously inside us off. And it's really difficult for people who have prior unresolved trauma to take any accountability. It is very much so in their mind, it's because you've behaved this way or because you've said that I feel like this. It's difficult for somebody who was once a victim and still remains a victim because their traumas are unresolved to turn around and say, oh, actually, maybe it is me. Maybe there is unresolved traumas. Maybe I am overreacting. It's incredibly difficult for somebody like that who is still very hurt and wounded from the past to be that reflective. So we have to understand it from that perspective. But the wounded individual must also understand this, that your trauma, our trauma, is not our fault, but it is our responsibility to deal with. And that's the nature of self-work and therapy and things like that. So I hope this gives a bit of a broader perspective on what a trigger is and what it is to be triggered. And I do look forward to hearing your feedback on this. So you take care, look after yourself and our guys, and speak soon. Take care.